I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
My fellow Americans, I am Lloyd Mendenhall, the Grumpy Vlogger. I am running for President of the United States of America in the 2020 election. I will be running on the Indem Republican ticket. I, along with my running mate, James Boyd from Above and Beyond Drones, would like your support. We stand for nothing, and we won't stand for anything. Remember, bite me. Vote for me, and I will set you free. Paid for by the Grumpy Vlogger Campaign Committee, and I approve this message. Thank you. How do, everyone? I'm the Grumpy Vlogger, and you know that, or you wouldn't be here. I hope we have a good show tonight. Boy, that commercial just seems to get longer and longer. I hate political commercials, even my own. But somebody says I stole their background. Anyways, hey, yeah, I probably did because let's just go ahead and jump right into this and bring in my illustrious co-host, none other than Mel Koch, 400 AGL. Whoop,
Hello,
let me make
Lloyd.
sure you're...
Hello,
Oh, you're on.
everybody.
Good, good. Oh, wouldn't you know? Hold on just a second.
What do you got? Oh,
Judy called. I tell you what, why don't you
uh,
tell them about what you were showing me just before the show, and I'll just put you on that widescreen real quick. Guys, got to run take care of Judy, so I'll be right back, okay?
all right. That sounds good. I'll do some housekeeping, too. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Chris Hope, Steve Mack, Roosevelt, Fly Natural, Peter Carroll, Artco, Bob Casey, Rick Halber. Who else? Peter Carroll, I mentioned him. Bob Casey, I mentioned that. I'm just catching up, guys. I stepped in just a little bit late. Above and Beyond Drones, Jim, hello. Steve Mack, howdy, guys. Hello, everybody. How you doing? What Lloyd was talking about was something on my show that I meant to mention the other night, last night, and I forgot. The night before, hello, Jim Wallace, I got a notification that I made 70,000 views on my channel. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I thought that was really cool, actually. I was pretty happy to hear that and see that, and that was good news for me. Hello, Craig. How's everybody else doing? What's going on in chat? How's everybody going on tonight? Just everybody saying hello. Wiedemann, hello. Lloyd will be back in just a couple minutes. He had to go tend to Judy for a minute. So anyway, I didn't know I was going to be put on the spot. And Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why did the skeleton cross the road?
I don't know. Why did the skeleton cross the
He had to
road?
with the chicken.
He had to keep up with the chickens. All right. Well, I'm going to do something a little bit different, guys. I'm going to surprise Greg I'm going to surprise Lloyd when he gets back, and going to have... Try it again.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks on the congrats on 70,000 views, Craig. I appreciate it. Thanks, Roosevelt. Tell a joke. Hey, T-Bird. I don't have much for good jokes right at the moment.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, Lloyd's back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Lloyd.
Sorry about that.
Hey, Lloyd, while you were gone,
Yes.
you missed what's going on.
What's going on?
I started getting messages in my vMix that my audio was clean and clear,
Right.
but my video was corrupt. My video was being corrupted by some other input source.
Oh, really?
And I have no idea what, yeah. And I keep having this problem where I keep fading out a little bit. And so I don't know what I can do about this.
That's Ken Heron.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing, man?
what's going on? I'm good. I have no idea what's going on. Mel asked me to dial this vMix thing. Whose channel am I on?
You're actually on mine.
Are we
The
live?
Yeah, we are. You're on the Grumpy
Okay.
Vloggers show.
Okay, because there's a countdown on Mel's channel.
Oh, is there? Yeah, I don't know.
So
what's
you're not doing a live show? I'm confused. Okay, I'll see you.
No, Ken, come back.
No, Ken, really, come back.
What's happening?
Yeah,
what's
nothing,
happening
man.
is-
Hey, this is absolute fantastic. I'm glad you came on, even if you are confused about whose show it is.
if you go to Lloyd Mendenhall, the Grumpy Blogger, you'll find the live feed, and then you can
Okay.
find the chat.
So you're not.
I'm not
Are
doing a
you
live
streaming
stream.
It
I'm-
looks like you are.
I'm piping you through to Lloyd's live stream.
Yeah.
So you're
Anyway,
actually
hi.
you're
I
actually
don't- I don't-
you're actually
you know
live
what?
on Lloyd's show right now.
I don't need to know what's going on. Hi, Lloyd.
Hi. I didn't get to see you down at Spin Up, so
Yeah, I was looking for you. I got your running for president pin. I wore
Yeah.
that for you.
yeah, and I appreciate that. Yeah, and I appreciate you saying hi in the chat. Yeah, my wife's health just wasn't it just wasn't feasible for me this year, so but and I know
okay.
this is real confusing what we're doing here, but I appreciate you coming in.
Ah.
It's-
Hey, is Dan watching? Dan's in the hospital, isn't he?
He
Dan
is in the hospital.
ICU as we speak.
Hey, Dan, if you're watching, get better, buddy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Is he
And we
watching?
have started a
Is anybody
GoFundMe.
watching?
Yes, we are. Everybody's watching. You're getting lots of.
You got
Lloyd's
I
I see.
got
Okay. So
Yeah.
now if I go, Lloyd
Right.
is
right there. Yeah.
right there.
yeah.
Hey, Lloyd, what are you doing down there, buddy?
Well,
Lloyd!
I get the cheap seats.
Lloyd!
Yeah, I got the cheap seats. Oh, you're gonna love this, Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got an incoming call. This is a daily thing.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I
Well,
don't
go
know if
ahead.
you can
Thank
see that, but that's your tech
calling
support
you?
guy. It's Greg.
Mate, I thought.
Oh.
How come you're still on air? It's.
No, time change, Greg. Time change, Greg. He does this every week. I've got him on the phone, so
Okay.
yeah.
Talk about that big Mac stuff later.
Yeah, we'll talk about VMix stuff later. Yeah, all right.
No, the website.
Oh, that stuff. Yeah, okay, all right. All right,
Oh,
Greg.
there he is.
Yeah,
Okay. That's
yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, Ken, that's sort of a thing with my show. He calls me every night about 5 minutes after I've gone live. It's just part of my shtick, You got
Yeah.
Pigeon Jerky, I got Greg.
Boy, Greg's face really fills up a phone, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I'm not sure, but
I'm gonna go
by the way-
grab my
Lloyd,
coffee I forgot in the kitchen. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Lloyd, I love your laugh. 'Cause it's very wheezy. You have a wheezy laugh.
yes, that's unfortunately that's from
Let me
years
see if
of
I can
smoking.
duplicate it.
Nah,
Who did
You
that?
gotta-
What cartoon character
Oh,
did in the Hanna-Barbera world did
yeah,
that?
it was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, and I can't remember who did that, but yeah, this is what years of smoke. I no longer smoke, by the way, but it's what years of smoking will do to your laugh.
How many years have you been smoke free?
This time 4 years, so 5 years.
This
5 years.
time?
Yeah, I've quit. I've quit three
Okay.
other times, up to 7 years once.
And what was the maximum number of cigarettes that you would smoke in a day at your peak?
At my peak, 2.5 to 3 packs a day.
Oh man,
Yeah, I know.
think about the expense, let alone your health.
Why do you think I can do YouTube now? I can buy this nice fancy equipment and stuff because I don't smoke. I can afford a drone after I quit
Right.
smoking.
What was your brand? Can I guess?
Just take a
Your
guess. yeah.
brand was Camels Without a Filter, because you're a man's man.
No, actually, I smoke Marlboro Lights.
Oh, Marlboro Lights.
100s.
Well, it's the lights that's going to make you live 3 minutes longer. So everybody that smokes regular Marlboros will die 3 minutes earlier than the light people.
Unfortunately, that's not true because you end up smoking 3 times as many of the lights to make up for the couple of regulars that you miss. It's
Right.
easier to, yeah.
Right.
And
That's like those Virginia Slims that you sometimes see the ladies smoke. They're real
Yep.
thin, and they're like diet cigarettes, but they're
Right.
twice as long.
Twice as
so it's
long.
got the same
Yeah.
amount of tobacco in there.
yeah, they're like
Nice try, tobacco
120s,
companies.
you know. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
But my
And
wife
actually,
does still
Ken, I'm
smoke,
doing
though.
much better. My problem now is I think I've got a touch of pneumonia. I started
For
getting
real?
a cold. Yeah, for real. I started getting a cold, and it settled in my chest, and then it slacked up a little bit, but it never went away. I've still
Well,
got it.
you know, pneumonia killed Jim Henson from the Muppet Show. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not a joke. That's for real. He
Well-
continued to work. He was a workaholic, and he died of pneumonia.
Well, we just went through something with my wife. She's just recovering from pneumonia, and but it was better than the alternative. They said it was either pneumonia or cancer, so they had to send her back in for more tests. And we were thankful for the pneumonia because she's a cancer survivor as it is twice, and she
Doesn't your wife also have Parkinson's?
My wife has Parkinson's. She's had 3 mild strokes, 2 heart attacks. She has COPD, and she's had lung cancer, adrenal cancer, and she can still
Well, I
whoop
tell you
my
what,
butt.
if you guys ever go flying, and I want to sit next to her on the plane because she is a very lucky lady.
exactly.
She is, and just like this last time, that's what's been going on about the last 3 weeks. We've been dealing with waiting for the final results of the test, and fortunately, I say fortunately, in your 70s, pneumonia is not anything to laugh at, but fortunately, it was pneumonia because it showed a spot on her lung, and they thought it might be the return of her lung cancer, but fortunately, it was just pneumonia. The antibiotics worked.
Hey, not to try to shift gears on you because this is just so uplifting, but isn't it always the thing? When I remember when I was 18, 19, and my mom's older friends are always talking about stuff with their health. I guess that's just what happens. You get older, you start talking about, oh, I got the lumbago, I got the whatever. And what else are you going to talk about? You're going to talk about your bursitis and the weather, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and once you're retired, that's all you've got. I mean, that's just
right. And you hope for those good days where you're healthy.
Yeah, when you can get out of bed and do something.
Yeah.
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 Well, how are you doing?
I always
How are
joke
you
about
doing there?
yesterday being a great day because I woke up today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing okay.
I'm going to go
for
to
a
an
guy
old
my
folks home and
age.
just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait till
How
you get
old
our
are you?
wait till you get our age, Ken. It gets better.
Yeah.
Aren't I
I'm
your
in my
age?
60s.
I
No.
feel like I'm your age.
I got
no,
10
I'm in my
years on you,
60 or
buddy.
something.
Oh,
I'm older than Mel by quite a bit.
the owner of my radio station is 80.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
he called me a young pup the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then today, actually, I was filming a video. I'm doing another 60-second drone review of a toy drone,
Right.
and it is garbage. And I needed a prop for it. Now, I'm not a drinker, but I needed a prop, which was a big, huge can of Budweiser.
Ah.
And so I went to the local liquor store where I've lived here almost 8 years, never
Right.
been in that place. And they didn't card me. I'm guessing because of this stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe
That had something to do with
there's
it. Yeah.
there's my ID.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, mine's,
Yeah.
I got a little dark back here, but everything else is white. Yeah.
How old have you mentioned how old you are? Now don't say anything. Have you mentioned it or no?
No.
No. Okay. Let's take a guess from the people in the chat. Okay? The first person to guess Grumpy's age in the chat will win a set of eyeballs for your drone.
Oh, wow.
For me.
How cool is that?
Cool. All right.
So, the first person to correctly guess Grumpy's age, don't be polite, be accurate.
Yeah, really.
All right, we're giving away stuff here on another stream. Woo! Let's guess his age. Bonus prize if you can guess his weight.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah. 96.
96. Oh,
Yeah.
leg work.
Thanks, legwork. Yeah, I appreciate that.
We got 73, 63, 69, 66, 67. T-Bird says
Anybody close
102.
yet?
102.
Anyone
yeah,
get it yet?
they're all hitting.
Oh, who got it first?
We got 66, 67, 71, 73, 74,
actually-
68.
Let's see, 170.
Did anyone get it?
Yeah, Arco did. I'm 63.
Hardco. Hey, congrats,
Or
buddy.
64. I lose track. But
There you go.
if it makes any difference, how old are you, Ken?
53.
53? 53.
I thought
got
it
a
was
son.
51.
No, he's 53. I got a son who's 2 years younger than you.
Cool. He's good looking as me.
He doesn't have your hair. Literally, he doesn't
I
have
was going
any
to
hair.
say you got better hair.
Hey,
Having any
so-
hair is better than
so
his.
how old are you, Mel? How old are you,
60.
Mel?
60. I turned 60 3 weeks ago. 4 weeks
Okay.
ago. 4
For-
weeks
for the-
a month ago tomorrow.
For the other older guys watching, do you guys do toenail maintenance, or do you just let them grow?
Oh, no, you got a maintenance.
Oh, you got to do some
You do ya?
maintenance.
Okay,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I've seen some older guys wearing sandals, and oh, no, 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 no. You know their wife's legs are cut up each and every night.
Well, the secret is also if you're going to wear sandals, make sure they're closed-toed sandals, because even if you trim your nails all the time, some people just got gnarly nails and they just don't need to be sheared in
Well,
public.
yeah, but I mean, you can take care of those puppies. Like for me,
Grumpy could
I
be
will
Ken's
never be one of those old guys that has like nose hair, ear hair, eyebrow hair. I pluck that stuff, man.
I was going to say it does require maintenance.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, you look pretty well kempt, but some dudes out there, it's like, I guess you get to a point, it's like, meh, I don't care anymore.
There's the days where, well, no, I can't handle my, if I can see my eyebrows hanging down in front of me, no, I can't stand the distraction.
Once they start blocking your vision, it's time to
It's
trim.
time to trim, yeah. and of course, I wore a mustache for years, but and you could kind of get by with not, but when you shave off a mustache, you have to trim those nose hairs. There's just no two way. You can't hide it.
Mel.
Ken.
Mel. Do you guys have access right now to pictures of yourselves when you were younger, like 20, 30, that you can share with us now?
I do.
Yeah.
Do it. Let's see. Let's see a
All right,
young.
let me
Mel.
find it. Well,
All right.
I can get
I
to
think
mine real
Kelly
quick.
did a contest and shared it on his show.
Did he?
Yeah, a while back.
Cool.
He wanted
So,
pictures
Grumpy,
of
you-
a younger self.
I'm
Grumpy, you look like a Magnum PI, did you?
no more like Freddie Fender.
Man, I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, that's true, Ken.
yeah.
That's true.
Let me see if I can find this picture.
I don't know
here.
if I can find the picture.
I-
All right.
Sent to Greg.
Well, in the meantime, just in case Jeff is watching,
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Bird. The bird is a word.
Bird is a word. Oh, well, a bird.
Let me cut this over and show it to you. This is my wife and I when we first got married. Can you see that? Oh, I can't hear. I forgot. All right.
you-
Can you see?
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
did I go away?
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
locked
did
up
for
for
a
just
second.
a second,
Yeah.
but you're back.
Can you see
Oh,
that
okay.
picture?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm watching the stream on
Watching
another
on YouTube?
screen, and I'll
Okay.
have to wait
Yeah.
for the. It's a heck of a lag, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's about 20 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of? Oh, there he is. Oh my! You guys had the same hair.
Yeah. Hers was permed. Mine wasn't. That's natural.
You guys have interchangeable hair.
Yeah.
If somebody saw you two sitting next to each other in a restaurant from the back,
Right.
they wouldn't know who's who.
Yeah. 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 This is.
That is great.
Yeah. That's what I looked like in my younger days.
Okay.
That's
Ken,
awesome.
are you ready for this?
Oh yeah, hit me. Let me see.
Okay, it'll take a few seconds.
Is that Mel?
That is Mel. Yes. Yes.
Mel.
That is my senior picture in high school. I was 18,
Mel, you're-
18 years old.
You're kind of dreamy.
Yeah, it all went downhill after 40.
You kind of look like you're in a. You look like you're in a Beatles tribute band.
Yeah, right?
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, you got that short thing happening there. That's what year was that?
1978.
Was it a good year?
78 was a great year.
What was your favorite? What was your favorite ages?
What do you mean? Favorite ages?
Like-
Favorite ages.
Yeah, between birth and now. What was your favorite age to be?
Well, 21 was no fun because nobody took me out. I walked up to the corner liquor store and bought my own beer and walked home and drank my first beer by myself. So that was no big deal.
Oh,
I
that's sad.
don't really think I have. I don't know. That's kind of on the spot.
I'm going to say 25.
How about yours?
What about
What's
you,
your
Grumpy?
favorite?
Yeah, I'm going to say 25.
Mine is 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
that's-
what was going on when you were 25 that
Well-
that was so memorable?
actually 24, 25, so it was right in that time period because Judy and I had just gotten married. So, and she is my, she's my third wife. So it worked. It took. Because now we've got 38 years
Oh.
behind us.
So you had 3 wives at once, and you narrowed it down to one.
Yeah, pretty much. No, she was my, I have 2 ex-wives. Yeah. Yeah, no, she killed the other 2
She won the
off.
contest.
Yeah, she killed the other 2 off. She shoots
You
better.
gave her the rose, and she knew that she was going to be.
Yeah. Well, I think.
Well, I would have to say that my
it may
favorite
have
age.
worked.
Yeah, you guys are going strong. Hats off to you.
Yeah, she
I
gave
almost
him
made
the
it 3
apple, that's for sure.
I almost made it 3 years with my marriage. I would have gone longer, but she was a whore.
Oh,
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Billy's bite?
my So,
The village bike.
my,
Everybody rode her.
sorry about that.
Oh,
My favorite age is probably right now, for realsies.
that's really kind of what I'd say because I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying myself.
My
If
50s,
you're
yeah.
50s, if you're an older guy with this kind of hair and maybe a little post 50 pudge, and usually guys around this age have got some, the kids are gone, you got time to yourself, it's close to retirement, or you're retired, you got some extra disposable income you're working with, you got a lot of free time, and it's a good time.
Yeah. Especially if you're single.
And if you're famous on YouTube, you don't even have to really work. You get to play with drones and shoot videos.
I tell you, I'm very, very happy with the way YouTube has been treating me lately.
And you're almost at 100, aren't you? I mean,
yeah.
aren't you 97 or 98 and change now?
Well, let me check. I haven't checked in 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I used to use Social Blade all the time, but then YouTube put the kibosh on that. Ooh, 1,300, exactly 1,300 away from 100,000.
Nice. Anybody in
Excellent.
this chat that doesn't happen to be subscribed to Ken Heron, go subscribe right now.
That'd be great.
We got to get him to 1,298.
I am looking forward to it. Strike for you.
That's all right. I'm not monetized.
How
I
many
don't
people are
have it.
watching right now?
Oh, I don't know how many.
I'm
people
showing
are
30.
watching. 30. That's a good show for me.
Excellent.
That's a good show for Lloyd. Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
Great.
And I didn't even advertise that I was going to do this to you, Lloyd.
I had no clue. I had stepped away
In fact,
to go
you know,
take
it's
care
kind
of
of
my
funny
wife.
because for the last 2 months, Ken, probably 2 months, every Monday evening I send him a text and say, "Hey, Ken, are you busy? Can you come on Lloyd's show tonight? He'd really love it." And every night, Ken's, "Man, I'm out of town," or "I'm already in my pajamas in bed," or there's always something going on. And tonight, you could have knocked me over with a feather when I said, "Hey, Ken, is there any chance you could do this? Lloyd would really love it."
Oh yeah.
And he said, "Sure." I about fell out of my chair. I had to read the text again. I wasn't sure it was.
Truth be told, Mel, I am busy because I'm busy all the time, and I'm in my pajamas.
Oh yeah. Don't feel bad.
I threw this shirt on like a newscaster to make it look like I dressed up.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been known to
you
do
bet.
Greg's show in a robe, so.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw your promotional video for this show you did in a robe. It was it made me feel a little, I don't know, confused. I don't know. I was waiting for a nip slip.
I was trying to keep it. I was keeping it covered up. You do not want to see that on me. Yeah, that's all anybody needs. My viewership would drop to nothing. A fat old man let a nip slip there. Yeah, no.
See, I can say stuff like nip slip on your channel.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah, you can get
pretty
away
much
with a
say-
lot of stuff on his channel.
Yeah. You know, I have a soundboard too that has like 30 or 40 different sounds, and this one I know you'll appreciate.
Okay. Farts are funny all the time. All the time.
I've got a board that's got 3 pages of farts alone. That's all it is. I don't know who
Farts are
named
the
them.
best.
You know, but that one was called Brown Cloud. You know, I don't know who named these, but they
Speaking
sure
of farts and colon health, in the chat, please type how many colonoscopies you've had in your life, and let's just see if everyone is up to date. I'm 53, and I have had 3.
Oh,
The
my
last one
goodness.
was just for fun.
I've never had one for fun.
You, how many have you had?
I've had 4, and let me tell you, none of them were for fun.
4. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mel, how many?
None.
None. Why?
He lives dangerously.
That's strictly out. Yeah, I've never had one.
You need to get one, Mel, for real.
Hush.
It's no joke, man.
I
It's
know.
no joke. Okay.
Yeah, they.
I mean, I got one when I was 40.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, Mel, please get it done. You
Yeah.
do not want to die of ass cancer. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die someday anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
Wow, what a way to go.
All right, well.
That's not the way I want to go. I've been having them since before I was 50 because, well, I'll tell you what, not the last one, but the one before that, I have them taken up at the VA hospital. Okay, so they're not always the best. So, and they.
I've heard about the VA.
Yeah, so I was a little concerned when the nurse that came in to do the final prep before as they were knocking me out was a great big. Well, the LGBTQRFD people would really like him. He was about 300 pounds, about 6'6" tall, and he was a very nice person. His name was Tiny. And he stood behind me and says, "Oh, I just can't wait," with my bare rear shining at him. And that was the last thing I remember. I don't know what he was waiting on, but all I know was I about died when I woke up.
Well,
Yeah. I just there's just
here's
certain things.
here's something that yeah. I did something fun at my last one. I put on a fake splint on my wrist, like I hurt my wrist,
Right.
and I hid a spy audio recorder in there. And I recorded what they were saying about me when I was knocked out. And I was actually looking for the audio. I can't find it right now, but they were saying stuff in there. Like, I mean, because they have music going in there. Like they're
Right,
playing Van
right.
Halen. And
Yeah.
and at one point, the one doctor turned to the other one and said, "What is that song? Is that Toto?" And he was like, "I don't know. Well, we can ask this guy when he wakes up. He's a DJ." And
Like you were, yeah.
and they didn't say anything mean or bad or anything. It was just
Yeah.
interesting. And then as soon as I woke up, I started live streaming. And there are 2 live streams on my channel from when I had my colonoscopy about half a year ago. So I
Right.
do not remember doing, because I was in that la la land, you know, from the anesthesia.
I
You
do
should go back and
remember that.
watch it.
Yeah, I
It's-
saw it when you started live streaming. Yeah, that's the nice thing about being retired. I get to catch most of this stuff when it goes live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
seriously, Mel, you need to get a colonoscopy, man. You need to get it done.
Yeah, because
I probably do.
I had an uncle that had colon cancer,
Preventative maintenance. I know. Get the oil checked. I get it.
and he ended up with a colostomy. You know, but I will say he lived to be 94 years old with that thing too. But he wouldn't have had it had they caught it
Right,
early
and
enough.
you know, you smokers always have this thing in in your hip pocket. Why do I quit? My cousin lived to 101. Okay, well, you good on your cousin.
Yeah,
You know,
Well,
have you seen
that's
the
it, you know.
statistics?
yeah, I know. And my
Gotta
wife
hold on
being a
beyond
cancer
hope.
survivor, I am very serious about that stuff. We're very serious about being proactive. Now, if I could just get her to quit smoking.
Hey, one more thing, Ed, because I care about your health, Mel. You know, you got to get this stuff done. You know, I'm not trying to bug you or anything, but have you had your prostate checked?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's
another
been
horrible
done.
way to
Yeah.
go.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that's been
yeah,
checked.
that's yeah.
So you're not afraid of doctors as a whole?
No.
See what I did there?
Ken.
Doctors as a whole?
Yeah,
as a
right.
whole,
Hey!
Yeah.
Ah?
Ken,
Yeah,
you've
talking
seen
about-
me. You know what I look like.
You're the picture of health.
That's not exactly what I was going to say, but I'll go with that.
You'll go with that?
No.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
do I look like the type of guy? I mean, in person, you've seen me. You know my stature, my size, and everything. A lot of these guys haven't actually met me. Some of them have. But do I
Yeah.
look or act like a guy that would be much afraid of much of anything?
No.
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 No. Kind of
No.
like the
Good.
little old lady that got pulled over by the state trooper and you know, he asked all the standard questions. Ma'am, do you have any weapons in the car? And she said, well, yeah, I got my gun in my purse. He says, well, you mind if I hold on to that while we talk? So she gets in her purse and she hands him her gun. He says, now you don't have any more firearms, do you? She said, well, I got another pistol in the glove box. He said, well, can I have that? Well, 3 or 4 pistols later, laying up on the roof of the car, he says, ma'am, he says, what in the world are you afraid of? She looked him straight in the eye and said, not a dang thing.
Very nice.
Yeah, my wife
Well-
can now carry her gun in her purse because we have constitutional carry now in Oklahoma. So she says, "Are you
As
going to
of
get me a
4
new
days
gun?"
ago.
And I said, "Yeah." So I guess I'm going to get her a new gun.
Art asked me in the chat there, where is the best tasting fudge? And that would be, it's the fudge you get from Uranus.
Yeah.
Have you been to Uranus?
No, I've not been
Great
there.
Yeah,
yet.
it's in Missouri on I-44.
You know, the best tasting coffee comes from Uranus.
Yep. That's in Missouri on I-44. You've been there. I've been there. I know exactly where that stuff came from.
it's a great place.
Yeah.
Great place.
It's
Yeah.
a hoot.
Yeah. All
I
right.
played the
Well, hey,
commercial.
I told
played the
Art
commercial
to,
for my
I
wife
told
last night.
Art
Yeah, go ahead.
what? Say what?
I told Art
Oh.
to email you, Ken, at kenheronuploads@gmail to talk about the eyes.
Okay, good.
He won
Well,
the
thanks for-
RoboMaster at Spin Up, if you
Yeah.
remember. That's Artco Drone
Yep.
Solutions. He's the guy that won the RoboMaster. So he's
Right.
gonna put the eyes on the RoboMaster somewhere. Somehow.
Oh, that's great. And I heard Art, his apartment was flooded.
Yeah, he had
Yes.
some flooding going on, and I guess foundation problems with snow melt and clogged gutters and all kinds of things. So
Yeah. So
I don't
Well,
think it was like 3 feet deep or nothing, but
I got, this is just for you. That was not for my soundboard.
that was the real thing.
That was a genuine article I worked up. It was directly from Uranus. Hey, thanks for having me on, you guys. I'm
thanks for being
gonna
here.
go
Ken.
back and
it's an absolute pleasure
do
having
stuff.
you on. And
Get back in my PJs. All right.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
No,
dun.
I'm not sure
All
what
right.
you did.
I'll play myself. I'll play myself out.
Okay, you go ahead.
Now
Bye,
get
everybody.
out. See you, Ken.
we'll see you.
Thank
Bye
you.
and bye.
Buh.
Mel, that was excellent. Yeah, I had no clue what I was going to do on my show tonight. Okay, man. That
Well,
was
now you know
fun.
what we're going to do on your show tonight.
Now I know. Yeah, we've gone through
And-
almost 50 minutes of the show right there.
I talked him into I said, just 5 or 10 minutes of your time is all we need.
Yeah, and we ended up getting him
And,
for a good half hour or more.
But,
Actually,
yeah, 30 minutes or more.
30 minutes. Yeah.
So there
Oh.
you go. There's my belated birthday surprise for you, or,
Well,
or
thank
Merry
you, my
Christmas,
friend.
or whatever.
Thank you.
So
And
you
Ken
finally
Heron,
can say
thank
you've
you.
had the famous Ken Heron.
All right. That
That was
kinda-
very nice of him to take
that
time to come and
that
visit.
just improved my YouTube street cred.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, that just improved my standing in the YouTube community. You know, I've had Ken
Yep.
Heron on my show.
Yep.
So that's cool. Thanks, Ken, for being on here.
Thanks, Ken.
Yeah,
That was
absolutely
really cool. Yep.
absolutely. And yeah, I had a couple things I was going to talk about, but that's just out the window. I don't even know what I was going to talk about now. I was so blown away with. I thought,
Does it even matter
no, it doesn't.
at
because
this point? You know,
I'm sitting here looking, and I saw that picture come up, and I thought, you fading out. And I thought, okay, there's somebody in the background, and then I thought, oh, it's a picture of Ken. Then it started moving. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's Ken. I was like, oh, wait a
Yeah.
minute. It's not. I thought, well, it's a video. No, he was there. So that was awesome.
No, he was
That
actually live, the
I had
real
live
live thing there.
You know, and the thing was, is we got to see a different side of Ken Heron that we don't see necessarily on a show because, it's my channel, so he gets to cut up. He doesn't have.
On his show, it's all business. That's
Yeah,
right.
the strike's
Yep,
against me
very
if it's,
true.
it doesn't matter. That's okay, and I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I've been. I guess I've been pretty lucky because I've had Kelly Shores on here, and I've had Ken Heron on here, and you
Yep.
have on your show too. But
Oh, sure.
but that's for a little YouTube guy like
Ken
me.
is
That's
just
a
so
big
busy
deal.
all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's either going to bed early because he's getting up early to go driving somewhere, or
Right.
he's editing video, or it's always so hard to get 30
Well,
minutes of his time.
I'd
It's
never
just
even.
not even.
Well, it's like when one of the times that you couldn't be there, and you said, "Well, reach out to Kelly and see what he does." And yeah, and boy, he was right there for me, and so. But I never even thought of asking Ken Heron because I'm such a small channel, and I'm sure he gets that request by a bunch of people, and I would never, I would, as little as my channel is, and but it's growing, and
Yep.
like I said, that just improved my street credibility right there. Got to hang
Well,
with one
now
of the big
you
dogs.
also know in the pre-show why I was asking about. Well, can I use that other thing to come on?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then halfway through Ken being on, I thought, well, all I got to do is make another input, put Ken and I in the same
Right.
input, and upload that. So
Yeah, I never even
so
thought about
I
you coming
changed
in
it
on.
there halfway through.
Well, that's why I was trying to figure out why would you want to try Zoom?
Yeah, I knew you were wondering what was going on.
I thought, well, okay, you're just I don't know. There's something there. Just I thought, okay, all right, let's see what's going on
Uh-huh.
here. And I thought, well, go with the flow. But
And
yeah,
you were still clueless, right?
I was absolutely clueless, and the timing couldn't have been better because I had to get up and Judy had woke up with leg cramps, and that's why I had to rush off because she was
Uh-huh.
she was yelping pretty bad. So, but yeah, I was going to cover a little news today, but you know something? I'm just going to go right into the shout out because the news is unimportant. Even though I've got this really spiffy logo thing here, I'm not going to play with it. But I do want to do a shout out, and this is going to be for the shout out, and let's just get right to it. None other than Dan the Man. I want everybody to realize, this
Captain
guy.
Dan. Yep.
Yeah, Captain Dan. He's done so much for a lot of the community. He's one of those, guys that kind of you can take either way, but he's still a good guy, and he's going through a lot right now. That man is going through a lot, and I know that they've been putting up the super chat, or not the super chats, but the links to the GoFundMe for both Jim Crinan and for Dan. So if you guys
Yep.
can help out, I know Dan was completely blown away by it. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he was.
get a drink. Yeah. And Rick Halber's the one who is the one who's responsible for starting that. And
Yep.
good on you, Rick. Good on you. So, what I haven't done, that I was so caught off guard because that happened all so fast. I haven't even said welcome to everybody to the show now that's almost over. I think I'll go through and start doing that. So, let's
You
see.
can do
We
that. I
got.
took care of it. But,
Did you? Okay. We got 3
but
extra
there's more people in here now than there was when I
Okay,
did it. You
yeah.
got 30 watching right now.
Wow. And I think each and every one of you, we got Ken Plays It here. Drone Strikes is here. We got Legwork, who thinks I'm in my 90s or 100 and something.
102 or 107, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Jim Wallace, Weedman Photography, Thunderbird 6. That is Glenn. I remember his name now. After I've called him every name besides his right one.
Alexa, How old is Lloyd Mendenhall, the grumpy blogger?
I don't know that.
Well,
Neither
there you
does
go. Even
anybody
Alexa
else.
don't know how old you are.
Squirrel, yeah, squirrel moment, yeah. Yeah, I had my squirrel moment there. Whoops, that's the wrong one. See, there I did it. I got these buttons too close together. There's my squirrel moment. Bob Casey, welcome. Steve Carpenter, 3X Drones, Steve Mack, Chris Hope, Ken Heron, of course. Very welcome to have him. Jim Wallace, Artco Drone Solutions, who is my co-host on, or I'm the co-host on his show on Sundays. It's always good. And we got Steve Carpenter, Mad Kiwi, Metro Drones, Drone Life RC. Let's see who else. And I've probably missed a whole bunch more. I don't know who's this 400 AGL. He's got a wrench, so I must know who he is.
Get rid of him, boot him out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Jim from
Troublemaker.
Above and Beyond Drones. All right, Jody from Drone Shots, 63. Yeah, my secret's out. Yeah, that's the one I'm claiming this week. I may be 73 next week, but there's so many numbers to choose from. I just picked the one I thought should be it, and that was the one that fit. And of course, we got.
Well, you're 73,
Greg.
right?
Huh?
You're 73, right?
Art.
How old are you?
Art guessed it at 63.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to scroll back. Just say how old you are.
63 this week.
No, seriously.
Seriously.
Well, you keep justifying it by saying this week.
We're going with 63. I'll talk to you after the show. It's 63. He just shut his mic off. Did you shut your mic off? I can't hear him because he shut his mic off. There you go.
Lloyd Men and Holly 63.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. Okay, here we go. It's official. Alexa has said so. Oh, crap. I hope mine didn't go
Whoops,
off.
Alexa has said so.
Sorry, I don't know that
Drone
one.
Strike.
Oh,
By the way, your name
now
is
I'm
Matt.
talking to her again, so she thinks.
Yeah. Thank you, Drone Strikes. I should know that because I should know his name is Matt. And we have Thomas O'Sullivan here too. We have a really good crowd. Who else did I miss that's been here for a while that I missed? And you covered most of them.
I think
Mad
you got
Kiwi,
everybody.
Craig Yarker, yeah. Of course, we can't
And of
forget
course, Chris
Greg.
Hope and Steve Carpenter and
Yes,
Rick Halliburton have been posting the links
links.
all evening.
Yes, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
I think your favorite millennial's here.
Oh, is he really?
I
Okay.
think.
Well, I see.
I think so.
Thank you, Peter. I'm doing better. Yeah. T-Bird metric conversion. He goes 63 with metric conversion. Yeah, that's in metrics. That's not in Celsius or that's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Lloyd
63.
Men and Hall needs to shut up and do its show.
Oh, you've been told.
Oh my God, that's I got to tell you this. You know what that is. I keep doing this. It's the squirrel. But anyways, ours in the bedroom just comes on and starts talking to us. Judy says somebody's listening in. That thing just keeps coming on and starts talking to us for no reason whatsoever. I don't know what sets it off. I actually shut the voice, so it wouldn't recognize from the TV or anything. I actually shut the mic off for a while. But then Judy couldn't call me to come in there. So, anyways.
Right.
So, I've done the shout out. We're coming up, we're getting close to an hour. So, Mel, when you get through coughing up that lung, you're gonna be
I don't have a
talking
minus
like
button on this keyboard.
You're gonna be talking like this someday.
Yeah, that's what Ken Heron said
Yeah,
a
I
couple
know.
months ago. Except he did a much better imitation of it.
Well, you could be talking like this someday.
That ain't happening.
Well, then you better make sure you get those exams properly.
Yeah. You had one done in the last 6 months?
Not in the
No.
last 6 months.
Shut your pie hole.
I
Well,
had
all right
one.
then.
I tell you what I do have is I have a PSA count done every 8 months, which is your prostate. It's your prostate marker. And because my dad died of prostate cancer, so yeah, I take all those things very serious. I don't like it, but I do get the
Yeah.
exam done. The thing is they
Peter
can do
Carroll
a PSA
says,
count.
why couldn't the sesame seed leave the gambling casino? The answer is because he was on a roll.
On a roll. Oh my God. Yeah, that reminds me. That was I gotta find him now. I'll do it next. I was going to do it earlier this week, but I got sidetracked. Or earlier in the day, I should say. Says he will talk like that during his exams. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you got coming up? What new and exciting things have you got planned? Any more new videos or collaborations or anything?
Nothing going on right at the moment.
Okay.
Getting ready to release a how to do power line structure inspection video. That'll be coming out pretty soon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. You know what he's doing.
Lloyd, it's time to cut the show off.
Okay, yeah.
Boy,
it's
she
getting
is
that
just
late.
bossing
Yeah,
you
she's
all around, isn't she?
she's like having a wife,
I think
nagging at you all the time.
I
And never
think
getting
Judy's
any
up to something.
Yeah, I think she's been training it. So, yeah, we have gone on an hour now. So, but guys, I don't know if you see this down here in front of my desk.
Dan's
I do
in
want to
chat.
do what? Oh, squirrel.
Dan is in chat.
Oh, excellent.
Dan, did you see the shout out? I'm not sure if you came in soon enough to see it, Dan. Lloyd, you want to run that again so he can see it?
Absolutely. Where is it at? There it is. There is my shout out. What happened to the rest of it? There we go. It didn't go through. All right. Whoops. And I forgot when I do that, it shuts your mic off. So anyways, Dan, you are the shout out of the week. And,
Congratulations, Dan. That's an honor to behold.
Yeah. Guess I did it twice. Okay. Well, that's all right. He's worth it. It's 3 times now. So you are worth it, Dan. And by the way, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but Mr. Ken Heron was here, and he was wishing you the best of luck. And he was reminding everybody that you were in the hospital and that we have been posting links to the GoFundMe page here. So, Dan, I'm glad you're feeling. I've caught your live stream earlier. I caught it just before the show went on. Caught it in replay. And, man, I'm hoping everything comes out good for you guys. For you. Because we need you around. I can't carry the load of aggravating everybody by myself. So, I need you on there, okay? So anyways, well, like you said, I want to, let me see, pop that up for a little bit. Have you noticed
Mine's
my
400
chat thing?
AGL, Indiana kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could make it a little bigger.
Well, I could, but it's...
What is that? Well, that's the chat.
That's
that the
chat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I can bring it up and pop it off just by setting it as an overlay. But guys, what I did want to say before all this, before we saw Dan was in there, this little sign up front, that's one of them new, mini, Taco Bell drones that they're selling
Mavic
out
Mini.
here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they giving those away like in those Taco Bell, burrito packs or something?
Oh, the McDonald's kids toy or something?
Yeah, isn't that what that
What do
is?
they call
Yeah.
those things? Kids meal?
Yeah, kids meal. That's it.
Yeah.
McDonald's kids meal. Yeah, that's what you'll be getting at kids meals. One of them little drones. That's all they're worth. But anyways, Mel made that for me today, and I put it on my desk along with this that you guys have all seen. So,
Well, the only thing I didn't make there is your background and your grumpy blogger sign.
but that's it. That's it. You've made everything else. Yeah.
I made all the rest of that. Yep.
Yep. And it's what makes my studio now. And yeah.
Now, Lloyd just doesn't like the Mavic Mini.
I don't. I could care less about it. I'd rather have the Tello, to be honest. Because for $100, if I crash that thing, I'm not going to cry about it. $399.
By the way.
Yeah.
By the
It's
way.
a Happy Meal. Yeah.
Just so you know, they advertised the Mavic Mini at 249 grams, right?
Right.
With the prop guards and so forth.
Uh-huh.
It weighs in at a whopping 271 grams, which puts it over the minimum limit, which requires it to be registered.
Yeah.
So if you fly the Mavic Mini outside with the prop guards on, you got to register it.
Right. Yeah. Well, here's something you don't know, and it may be coming up in a news flash here in the near future, but Japan has a 169-gram weight limit on their drones, and they're making one for Japan that's under 169 grams, or under 179 grams. I can't remember.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yes, they've got a different weight class and a different size one that's going to be sold in Japan to meet their weight limit. So God knows what they took off of it there.
I mean, that's less than a Tello weighs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
Thank you, Indiana Kid. Appreciate it.
But anyways, as you said, the show should be winding down. I was just fired up because Ken Heron was on my show. I felt real. Thank you, Mel. That was very nice
You're
of you.
welcome.
I appreciate that.
I knew you'd get a kick out of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, with that said and done, Mel, I think it's time for me to start the timer and let's say goodbye to these folks. And
All right.
I will come with a closing comment at the end of this. But Mel, as
Well,
always,
then I'm going to mute my mic and turn my camera off and go get me another cup of coffee. I'll see you back in about 10 minutes.
thereabouts. Yeah, I'll be back in 5 to say my final
All right,
comments.
everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being part of the show tonight. And like always, we know you could spend your evening somewhere else. We're glad you did it with us.
Absolutely. And thank you, Mel, for being my co-host. All right. And with that
thanks
said,
for having me.
And always, I enjoy it. Tonight was fun, and last night was fun too. We've had 2 good shows in a row. You can't ask better than that,
What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody,
Next week will be-
somebody write that down.
Yeah, really.
All right, brother.
So, all right. Catch you later. All right,
Good
everybody.
night, everybody.
Turn on
Thanks
the
for
timer.
being here. Hit that like button. Hit
Yes,
that
please
like
do.
button.
Yep.
Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the ado and kindly view me on YouTube.
My fellow Americans, I am Lloyd Mendenhall, the Grumpy Vlogger. I am running for President of the United States of America in the 2020 election. I will be running on the Indem Republican ticket. I, along with my running mate, James Boyd from Above and Beyond Drones, would like your support. We stand for nothing, and we won't stand for anything. Remember, bite me. Vote for me, and I will set you free. Paid for by the Grumpy Vlogger Campaign Committee. And I approve this message. Thank you. Okay, everyone. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. As Mel likes to say, you could have gone anywhere, but you chose to spend your time with us. And I also want to thank Ken Heron for making a special guest appearance. You made my day, man. I mean, you made my week. I feel like I've gotten somewhere now. I've had Ken on my show, you know. It's a rare privilege, and I'm honored. And Dan, if you see this later on, you take care of yourself, brother, okay? And Steve Carpenter, I will tell Judy I said hi. And I was just looking to see who all was where. Anyways, squirrel moment. Guys, you take care. Come back again next week, and we'll see what other kind of silliness we can have. All right? I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.